What's good, YouTube family? It's your man Danny back at it with another one. Yeah, that's right. Back at it with another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Before you know it, gonna be right back upside your head with another one. This time with long overdue walk and talk with Danny. It's been a while due to some technological issues. Kind of put a pause to them. I wasn't able to put the content down like I would like to, so I just kind of was patient and just waiting to get things just right. Recently made some investments towards my production and content creation, so tada out, your boy back at it. But before we get started, I want to ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, interact with me in the comment section. Feel free to email me, dannygoodman03@gmail.com. Follow me on social media, _Danny_Goodman on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you hit up the cash app, support the channel. You know, $1, $5, $10, whatever you could do, definitely goes a long ways towards, you know, my travels and putting this content together for you guys. As well as look out for merchandise that's going to be dropping real soon. Working on finalizing some designs. Looking to get that done very soon. So look out for that, and you know, be on the lookout for way more content to come very soon. So yeah, today we're going to be dealing with a topic I'm calling delayed gratification, and why it's okay to be okay with delayed gratification. So to get into it, we'll go ahead and get this thing started. I want to start with the definition of the delayed gratification. It says the act of resisting an impulse to take an immediate available reward in the hope of obtaining a more valuable reward in the future. I will repeat: the act of resisting an impulse to take an immediately available reward in the hope of attaining a more valuable reward in the future. You know, so many times in life and society, I see a lot of people will risk it all, chance it all for instant gratification. Not being patient, not holding tight, not waiting. You know, they want whatever they pursuing for right now. Women, money, material gains, you know, success, status, whatever the case is, they want it right now. You know, and a lot of people are willing to risk their life, their freedom, all of these things just to get something, to attain something, to gather something. And you know, just felt like this was a good topic to deal with, because as you guys might be in tune with the Mummo Chronicles, that's basically what I emphasize and I convey on the Mummo Chronicles, is to be content and to be okay with delayed gratification. You know, understanding that, you know, we are the prize and we're seeking to attain value in whatever it is we pursue. You know, whether it is women, whether we're, you know, putting our head down, grinding, trying to get a better job, a better career, start our business. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking instant gratification, and we're not accepting that. We're rejecting that in pursuit of delayed gratification, something that's going to be way more valuable at the end of the day, you know, down the long run, things of that nature. So some of my month mode goals is one, I want to retire when I'm 40 years old. You know, something that definitely can be attained, something that can definitely be accomplished, but I basically just gotta put my head down and grind. You know, it's go time. You know, I'm refusing to accept instant gratification of materials and superficial things and people in my life, which, you know, not allowing any of them to distract me and to take me off of my goal and my path, right? also, in addition to that, is I have a goal of being financially independent by the time I'm 40. And with that being said, financially independent, being able to provide for myself, being able to independently make whatever amount of money I want to make, independently be able to make my own salary, independently be able to make a work day look like however I want to make that work day look like, whether that's spending a couple hours on the beach on the laptop, you know, placing some trades, whether forex or whether, you know, doing a couple consultation and coaching calls for a few hours, or not doing nothing at all because I've made all the right investments and my money is making money for me, and I don't necessarily have to work hours, you know, at a job. I'm free from being at a cubicle at an office or reporting or clocking in and things of that nature. So, you know, these goals, you know, aren't necessarily, you know, agreeable to society. You know, a lot of people cool with just grinding a regular job till they 60, 65, and, you know, even when they retire, you know, still having to have a part-time job. Some people cool with that, and that's fine, you know. For whoever's cool with that, that's cool with me. I ain't doing no tripping, you know. But for me, I just think different. I see so much more I want to do with life, and I just really want to free up my time to enjoy, you know, life going forward. You know, I'm at a decent age where I feel like I'm at probably, you know, God willing, I'll see many more years, but I'm probably pretty much at the midpoint of my life, you know. So I just feel like I really want to make the second half of my life a lot better, and just free up time so that I can just enjoy it to the fullest. But you know, on the outside looking in, to some people, they probably think, hey, you know, comparing me to other people, hey Danny, you know, you ain't really all that. You ain't no millionaire. You ain't nobody, right? But no, I'm not a billionaire or nothing like that. But I'm at a perfect place in life, you know. I'm at a gorgeous place in life where I just really learned how to be content with what I got, and just enjoy a lot of the simple things, you know. Enjoy the simple things of life, you know, that some people just like gloss right over and bypass and not even think twice, 3 times about. You know, stuff as simple as waking up to a morning cup of coffee. You know, it's something that I look forward to every morning, you know, because I made it. I made it to see another day, and to get that cup of coffee in, get me skipping it in, to get me going for the day. You know, that's something I look forward to, you know. And even things more simpler like me, I've really learned how to just make it and survive and be content off of eating peanut butter banana sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, talk about delayed gratification versus instant gratification. You know, not necessarily needing a steak or salmon and things of that nature, things that I like to eat, but you know, I'm basically at a place where I'm trying to save a lot of pennies, save a lot of dollars, you know, because as I've conveyed to you guys, I got aspirations of being a digital nomad and traveling and having the flexibility and the freedom to just kind of live wherever I want to, you know. So therefore, I just really have been putting my head down and just trying to save and cut corners wherever and however I can, so that it can put me closer to my goal. But yeah, man, the beauty of life is right now, man. You know, we can't take this moment for granted. You know, this time is awesome. The time we have right now, this is awesome. You know, that's why so many people probably want things right now, because they only see right now, you know. And you know, I can understand where people coming from, you know, who might see things and opportunities and they just gotta have it now because they not looking at tomorrow, you know. Though the beauty of life is now, we got to understand that the treasure of life is tomorrow. You know, again, with delayed gratification, we are looking for a more valuable reward down the line. You know, we're not taking that quick reward right now because we're looking for something way better down the line. You know, a treasure is valuable. You know, whoever finds a treasure, you know, that's very valuable for them. You know, they go out on that journey, that search, that quest for that treasure. It might take them days, weeks, months, years to gain that treasure that they're looking for. And once they get it, it's worth it, because that's what they've locked in on. That's what they have basically they have a infatuation about. You know, they're steadfast on that. They're persistent towards gaining that treasure. So, you know, the treasure of life is tomorrow, or the beauty of life is today. It's precious to those who find it and get it. You know, some people might wake up tomorrow, some people might not. And for those who do wake up tomorrow, you know, it's very precious. You know, so that leads me to the contrast of delay versus instant gratification. So basically, when it comes down to delay versus instant gratification, in my opinion, comes down to mindsets and whether someone has an abundance mindset versus a scarcity mindset. You know, abundance mindset, scarcity mindset, when it comes to any and all things that you can categorize. You know, when it comes to women, you know, do you have an abundance mindset or do you have a scarcity mindset? Quick story, I won't go too far in this rabbit hole, but man, I was at the gym, and I know I often talk about the gym because I go to the gym very often, and I experience a lot of stuff that I can talk about in my content at the gym. So here's an example. Man, I went to the gym just yesterday, man, and I seen probably one of the most gorgeous women I've seen in a long time, man. Possibly could have been mixed with black and Hispanic or something of that nature. She had curly hair and a bun. She, you know, had a gorgeous skin tone. Looked like she was natural. Didn't look like she had no makeup on or nothing like that. And body was slamming. You know what I'm saying? She had it going on from the waist down. Slim hip. You know, stomach tight. You know, and she came in there. She was with, I don't know who, if that's her girlfriend or just a friend, but she was in there with like a chick who appears to be kind of like studdish or masculine or something of that nature. So, you know, me, I'm just, you know, I'm gazing and glancing and looking at her and stuff like that. And we even locked eyes and stuff like that. But even when we locked eyes, I just stayed fast on her because I'm just like, man, I just really appreciate this moment, just taking in this beauty, you know. And it was so crazy because I saw her quite a few times. We just kept on running into each other, you know, maybe like three or four times. We just kept running into each other at the gym. I would go up to the treadmill, go upstairs to the treadmill. I'm on the treadmill. They coming up to the treadmill. I'm over there on the calf raise machine. They passed right in front of me on the while I was waiting to get back on there. I'm finishing up, headed to the locker room, the men's locker room, and they coming out of the women's locker room. You know, it's just like, dang. So, but even with all that being said, you know, I didn't shoot at her because at the same time, even though she was gorgeous and all that, I wasn't going to accept instant gratification or, oh, let me get her number, or let me scoop her, or let me pull her, or nothing like that. Because one, I didn't know what that situation was with that girl. Even though I wasn't worried about it, I wasn't intimidated about it, a studdish looking girl or nothing like that. I probably, you know, could have still scooped her because I'm talking about eye contact we had at an instance, it was pretty intense. But I didn't accept the instant gratification, because you know me, I'm looking for something more valuable. You know, even though she's beautiful, I mean it's something that was better out there in store for me. You know, something to where I'm not questioning if she gay or she was a partner or nothing like that. I mean, it's gonna be a better situation out there for me. So I said, I'll let say this, you know, even when it comes to women, you know, we have to have a mindset. We got to be able to, you know, have a mindset of, well, when it comes to women, you either have a abundance mindset or a scarcity mindset. Same thing for money, same thing for opportunities and success and status, friendships and associationships, you know what I mean, or material goods. You know, when it comes to attaining material goods, jewels, jewelry, cars, houses, things of that nature. You know, will you sacrifice and risk it all for a new chain, for the new house, for a new car, you know, for money, for success, for status? You know, will you risk it all for all these things? You know, or do you understand that there's, you know, all of these things come in abundance and are readily available for you whenever you choose to partake? You know, that's the difference. You know, in my mind, between delayed and instant gratification is having, you know, it's the difference between having a delayed, it's the difference between having an abundance mindset and scarcity mindset. But basically, you know, playing the long game, you know, the long game gratification, it definitely works patience for sure. But let me just ask you these questions. So how many times in your life have you wanted something, then planned, prepared, and worked your butt off for it? You know, how many times has that happened to you all in y'all lives? You know, in my life, this happened quite a bit. When I saw something, wanted something, and planned for it, prepared for it, worked hard for it, and I got it. And then even the next question, when you got it, how much more appreciative were you? And how much more did it mean to you? How much more valuable was it? You know, because you put that sweat equity into it. You know, versus if you would have got it for cheap, for the low, you know, how valuable would it be in your eyes? You know, would you easily be able to put it down and let it collect dust and forget about it? You know, versus, you know, if you work so hard for it, you're not gonna put it down. You ain't gonna let it collect dust. You ain't gonna let it wear down. You're not gonna easily destroy it, be destructive of it, right? But you know, in this life, maybe I'm just going through it, you know, demanding more value for my buck, demanding more value for my breath, you know, and wanting more, and not accepting less, because, you know, you, me, we all deserve the very best. You know, we all deserve better value than what is instantly given to us. You know, even with me, like, being a Bible believer, I understand that, you know, every perfect gift is from above, you know, and I just refuse to accept less than the best when I know that I deserve it if I'm patient and it's from God. You know, I'm not going to accept anything less, because anything less is going to have those blemishes, it's going to have those faults. So I'd rather just be patient so that I can attain a more valuable reward. But when it comes to instant gratification, to me, it reeks thirst and depravity, you know, which I refuse to exhibit. You know, maybe it is that I have too much pride. Maybe I have too much pride to appear to be deprived of anything so superficial. I refuse to go to the gym and look so thirsty that like I'm deprived of getting a woman to where I'm every cute chick, every sexy chick, bad chick, I'm sweating them. I refuse to look like I'm deprived of women. Same thing, I refuse to appear deprived of money by being thirsty for money, as if I can't get money or I don't got money, right? Same thing for opportunities and success and status, friendships and associationships. You know, I'm just not so thirsty for friends and associates that, you know, I'm gonna accept anything and everything. You know, I really keep my circle small anyway. So, you know, people who are in my circle are quality people. You know, they're stand-up people and things of that nature. And I refuse to appear to be desperate for any kind of material gains. Cars, houses, clothes, jewelry, anything like that, you know. But you know, in my life, I feel like I'm at a place where, you know, I've just really grown and mature, and that patience has bloomed in my life. You know, it wasn't always there. I've had to work on my patience for sure, but I feel like, again, where I'm at in life right now, I'm at a perfect place where I've learned to be content and to just be grateful for everything, you know, everything that you know, God has blessed me with, you know, all the things that I've earned, gained, and things that have been given to me. But basically, in conclusion, man, you know, I just want to emphasize and encourage, you know, all my thinking brothers out there, all the elite, all the cream of the crop, to be content with your now. You know, don't be hasty and rush, you know, for instant gratification. You know, delayed gratification is going to mean a lot more, be more valuable. Don't be out here, you know, thirsty. Deny that thirst and any resemblance of deprivation for all things superficial. You know, be patient for them perfect gifts from God, from above. And, you know, plan, prepare, and work for whatever it is you want. Earn it, you know. Because if you earn whatever it is you're going for, it's going to be so much more sweeter at the end. So, whether that's a wife, a woman, girlfriend, you know, whether it is $1 million, $100,000, whether it is that business, whether it is that house, that new car, whether it is status, or anything, you know, work hard for it, earn it, and it's gonna be so much sweeter. But yeah, man, it's been your man Danny. Been another version of the edition of Walk and Talk. But today we was dealing with delayed gratification. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, interact with me in the comment section. Feel free to email me, DannyGoodman03@gmail.com. Follow me on social media. You can hit me up _Danny_Goodman on Instagram and Twitter. Be on the lookout for way more content coming very soon. And also be on the lookout for merchandise. God willing, I'll be dropping very soon as well. But yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Until next time, the man is out. Peace.